We're going to kick off by just a formal introduction. So I see lots of new faces over here, and I see lots of media, and Mzansi Urban Radio is down there, and we're getting the various guys from Soweto TV, Josie, FM, and various others. But most important is that we have our ambassadors here with albinism, and we've got Commissioner Mzansi here as well as some highly ranked officials or members of Sasol and the Sasol Foundation. So I'm going to hand over to Mzansi, Commissioner Mzansi, for a few minutes, just so that she gives us the brief and the purpose. But before we do that, we'll just do an introduction. And before Mzansi brief us, I'll just give you the overview of disability in Gauteng and where we sit today. Mzansi.
Introduction. I think it's proper for us to let everybody introduce themselves so that we're not going to take a lot of time, but it's important even to hear your voice. Let's get acquainted, and specifically my ambassadors here. When you see them on TV, you're not sure if it's their real voice or somebody is doing, what do they call it? Voice over. So today you're going to be very excited. You're going to touch them, feel them, and hear their voices. So through you, Sis Brenda, let's officiate and observe protocol that we introduce ourselves from this side first. Marcel? Okay, I think it's right. Zain, we've decided to do the welcome, and then he introduce himself, and then introduce everyone.
Everyone. My name is Marcel Mitchelson. I'm the Vice President for Stakeholder Relations, and I'm also acting for social investment. So I'd like to formally welcome you here this morning, specifically representatives of the Albinism Society of South Africa. Mzansi, you've introduced yourself, you and your team. I believe we have representatives of the Office of the Premier, Zain, you've introduced yourself, Human Rights Commission, and representatives of the Department of Home Affairs and the South African Police Service, honored guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, good morning. Welcome to Sasol Place. It's our new home at Sasol, here in the heart of Sandton. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you here this morning to this launch of Albinism Month, which is increasingly becoming an important period in our national calendar. As I indicated, it is our absolute pleasure to host you this morning. The complexity and uniqueness of albinism means that experiences of those living with this condition touch on several human rights issues. These include discrimination based on skin color, disability, special needs in terms of access to education, and enjoyment of the highest standards of health.
It's just to observe a moment of silence, remembering all those people who are killed for their body parts. Specifically, let's remember Kapsile Shabani, whose body parts are not yet gathered, all of them. So we're praying with the family, and then we will just observe a moment of silence, and then we'll give our prayers quietly, individually, with due apologies to Fundisi. We are a white community, and as Marcel was saying, we very diverse and very accommodative of our religious and traditional aspects. Can we rise for a moment of silence? May the souls of the fairly departed rest in peace and rise in glory. Amen. Albinism Society, but we decided to change our advocacy. As we are in the fourth industrial revolution, young people don't come to me. As we go into the revolutionary of technology, we are saying traditional month, which is Heritage Month, amagugu ethu sisawabheka
my best. It will be easy and dancing from my side. All right. So colleagues, a warm welcome from Sasol. I know you've been welcomed many times, but a warm welcome from Sasol. My name is Johannesburg. I'm in the diversity and talent management space. And as I reflect on where we are today, I was actually taken aback to a year ago when we had a session in Midrand, where I had the opportunity to meet Nomasonto and also the ambassadors. And I was really taken aback by and inspired on the passion and drive that you guys had in terms of actually going out into society and educating community around albinism. I was so inspired that I thought it was fitting that we come back to Sasol and we actually spread that awareness and communication. And I must say, Nomasonto, you'll be proud of us. The uptake was quite good. A lot of people within Sasol loved the books. The feedback that we got was amazing. And it was also good to see that they didn't only want to communicate their teams, but also their communities, their churches, and so forth. So from our side, we will continue with that commitment and drive. And also, where I stand here today, as that Marcel has said, as well as Nomasonto, to continue shining your light to the world. So on that note, I'd like to say thank you, and once again, a warm welcome from Sasol.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you in my capacity as the co-founder and executive director for Shoes of Wisdom. It's a non-profit organization that I founded with the late international footballer, Mr. John Shoes Mashego. Shoes of Wisdom aims to educate, mentor, develop the boy child through mediums of sports and arts. Our ultimate goal, though, it is
2017 at Mangozi, where awareness campaign was conducted. The issue of the killing of people with albinism was also addressed during the action in Daba, which was held in August 2017. Currently, we are in the process of translating the promotional material from English to 5 languages, which is isiXhosa, Zulu, Ndebele, Siswati, and Sepedi. We will continue to translate until we have all languages. We are planning to conduct another awareness campaign at Mpumalanga in Penang this year. This month, we also include a Crime Victim Rights Week. SAPS has also, in this month, created internal awareness through our communication officer, which will circulate to all email users. That is all. Thank you.
To be me living under the skin condition, my upbringing was rooted and embedded by uninformed myths escalating within the societal bliss, doing as they please and wish, forgetting that I'm a human being. I got distant teeth which really dismantled my self-esteem, and ever since I've never had peace. Put yourself in my shoes and wonder how you would have coped being called a thing. You see, rich kids believed I was a product of a witch, having to live and mingle with something they've never seen. Do you blame them? Well, I don't. Even old people still believe the very same thing. You find mothers in the streets turning around and say sis and spits on their chest, avoiding to give birth to white kids. It is painful to see more and more people living with albinism being treated like trash, as if you don't belong to the Mother Earth. But I, like a struggle soldier, tie my boots so tight because the journey has not started yet. I will fight them till the end because I don't mind being in a prison cell if that's the price I've got to pay for my self-worth. You see, I value myself. I value myself because I was not far-fetched. My mother gave birth. Why do I have to face killings and death? Should I blame death or birth? Well, I blame the educational system for failing to teach the kids about albinism. They left the matter unattended and neglected, watering the seeds of racism and the roots of prejudice. Mentally, I'm schizophrenic, heart-torn and so locked as I wrote this. My lips and eyes are dry, craving for peace within communities because they say united we stand. They say, united we stand, divided we fall. But how do I unite knowing that somewhere in Tanzania I've got a price tag? I raise my fist for young and old heroes and heroines slaughtered for ancestral works. They never cared about their dreams, ambitions, and determinations. The government turned a blind eye, providing their families with black body bags, but I kept the burden on my back, calling upon for societal help to help reduce more societal cares because they preach social inclusivity within their communities, proving the fact that I'm not integrated within their society, define the word albino as an animal in their dictionaries, placing a permanent mindset about my sense of being in the minds of intellectuals, individuals, and dignitaries. What's left is for all the secretaries to note down the word and deliver it to their higher authorities because life is hard, matters of the heart, praying for gaugeless lives, and I've been working hard. You see, I'm very black that you cannot see my dark skin with your naked eyes. I'm Gaddafi the poet.
I'd like to introduce the ASSA team. Nompumelelo, please come forward. Charmaine, Talents, Umo, Ndogozo, don't shy. Lindy, you know yourselves, guys. Please come. Ndogozo, Silebo, please do come forward. Maritaba, Mam Hilda, Mam Faith, please come forward. I want to step our photograph over there, but you can wave to the crowd so that they know you. He's got headphones on, you can't even hear what I'm saying. Please come this side so that everybody can see you guys. This is our mother. We love her. She likes Melilin, but it means nothing to us. Because without her, we wouldn't be standing here. We're celebrating Albinism Month. We're launching it. And we take pride that we are mentored with, we are blessed with such a beautiful woman here, a beautiful mother, a beautiful soul. Without you, Mama, we wouldn't be here. We are honored, we are blessed, and we are grateful. So this is us saying thank you to you. And as we are about to launch the month of September, know that your kids, look at them, don't be scared. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah.
Don't exclude me.
Yeah.
Don't say they
You
are. Look at them. They are here to support you. They are here to support people with albinism. We are here to say we've had enough of the killings of people with albinism. We're challenging normalities. Just because I'm normally pigmented, it doesn't mean that I'm not disabled. You don't know my disability. You don't know my condition. I might be bipolar. I might be schizophrenic. But none of you know because I'm normally pigmented. I'm not being judged because my condition is not out there. They are being judged because their condition is out there. They are not monkeys. They are humans. She's my mother. As you can see, all her fruits are gorgeous. They're wonderful. So this is us, Team ASSA. And we are happy and grateful that you are here to listen to us and to launch this month with us. Thank you very much. I'll be taking you through the calendar.
For me, this has been, myself and Alex, this has been a process. And this process has been educational. Because some of you know that Alex and I had a show called Isibaya. And Isibaya dealt with a very serious issue, which was witchcraft. But I failed to see where they tackled the issue of albinism and how it's such a serious issue that people are being killed for their body parts. And Pallet and I felt that there was something missing. Being that it's such a strong show that's dealing with such strong issues and themes in the show, it failed with that part. And it was an honor that Uma saw us and called us to come and be part of this movement, this revolution. And I know this is a process and I need to trust it, and it will fulfill. Thank you, Mom.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Patrick Slater, not patient. Everybody gets it wrong. Yeah, like Stomo said, more than anything else, by profession, we're actors, we're artists, but we're human beings, we're humanitarians, and it's our responsibility to use our platform in order for us to represent this voice. We've got relatives who are challenged with albinism, we've got friends, we've got brothers, we've got colleagues. And for us not to actually use our ability and our platform, it's going to be an injustice really to what we do. So for us it's more of researching and educating ourselves as we're working on a documentary to take this out to the people so they can understand what's going on, especially the youth. There's a lot of misconceptions about albinism. There's a lot of challenges that people go through that are not explained to the youth. And if these things carry on, they're going to be passed down to those following us. So more than anything else, it's our responsibility to play our part, not just raise awareness, but become part of the solution. Going to these schools, talking to these children. If they see us, they see themselves. If we exclude ourselves from them, distance ourselves, they see themselves as different. And that's not what we're trying to accomplish. Try to build this bridge so we can all communicate face to face, directly, showing that we are one. And that's why we're here. I want to thank Umama, thank the whole ASSA team, thank you Sasol for the support. It's going to take us a very long way. Thank you.
Excuse my handsomeness. Yes, I gotta affirm it that I'm handsome, I know. I don't need to be told. Me being part of ASSA, I believe that I've been part of ASSA since I was born. It just felt like we just needed to do the formalities. So, I just being myself, I knew that I had a responsibility to do, more especially understanding the fact that people think that persons with albinism, they lack confidence, self-esteem and what so not. But I told myself I'm not that. I'm more than that actually. And I'm going to smash all the labels which are happening in our society in anyhow. So I'm going to date whoever I want to date. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to interact with whoever I want to interact. So I'm an artist, I'm a poet, but above all, I'm an academic. So I graduated at the University of Limpopo with an honors in information science. So I'm educated, So this is just to say that I, as an ambassador, I want to show other persons, and especially more especially the young people, to say that look, it's possible. You don't need to look down on yourself because the society says that. I mean, there's a quote that I love sharing, and I think it's very necessary that I do share it as well here, to say that when I grew up, I used to go into a room full of people like you guys, and then I would go into that room and start asking myself, who likes me in this room? And start looking myself, down on myself, wondering if, what does she think about me? What does he think about me? Maybe they think I'm cursed or that. Then, fast forward, it's today, I go into the very same room full of people and I start asking myself, who do I like in here? So, this is just to show you the growth, the growth in terms of accepting myself and understanding the fact that whatever that you try and call me, whatever the tag you use, whether you call me the Swafa, let me tell you, I've learned and understood that when I wake up tomorrow, I'm still going to be the same. So whatever that you say, it's for you, it's not for me. So that's maybe, like I said, I'm a motivational speaker, so I don't want to talk a lot, but just to say that I want to inspire the young people with albinism to say that, look, we're going to make it and we're taking over. Yeah.
I know time is against us. Lindy, will come to the front. Just give us one poem. What's that, Lindy? Fast. You pay for these things. We want them free today. And let's not give everything to the side. Just get us through now.
Okay, this is the situation. I'm just going to explain it again. So, Mama, she knows that I'm very charming, like I said. I'm handsome in Janine. So, handsomeness, you will say this in a good way, though. I'm not trash. I respect women. Last month it was Women's Month, and then we know about the stories which are happening now in our society. So, this is just me in ways. Like I said, I'm a performing artist, so I'm a poet. So, when I say beautiful lady, this is what comes into my mind, And the other time I did a photo shoot, they asked the photographer, why did you specifically choose Gaddafi the boy? Do you know what did she say? She said, because we were looking for a very strong black man. Okay. I was like, yeah, that's me. I'm a very strong black man. So yeah, but something like, yeah. You are my perfect painted picture, beautiful creature. But first, let me thank the above creator for gracing and blessing you with the most awesome body features. You are my perfect painted picture, beautiful creature. But first let me thank the above creator for gracing and blessing you with the most awesome body features. Mind of a goddess, walk and talk like an African princess. But I resisted and insisted to commit incest, knowing that somewhere in the world lies a beautiful lioness, tamed to become the most sweetest, honey nested and hidden between the mountains of Njesutu. Uniquely made, when I hold the homemade yellow bones. You see, I I silently glanced at your beauty, giving it my all like a soldier duty. Ironically, my eyes were glued hair, but I kept a low profile, avoiding to be called a duty. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Christian, but I think for this one is Odinga Umuti. Within a blink of an eye, one called and she said, "Hi, Puti Ubuyanga go put Gog in a suit in Jego Tate Muruti." You see, I took a deep breath accompanied by a deep sigh before I could say hi. And believe me when I say I wanted to lie about who I was, I mean, it was the first known to me. On that day I got lost. I got lost in the moment, tried to few pick up lines to impress her. Ended up saying I was a poet and I was gonna write her a sonnet. But man, that's what. Man, can I just be your doormat and you become my princess? You see, my question became rhetoric as she stared at me with a bit of eyes, complimented by a yellow shimmering thighs, and I had no choice but to swallow my pride if I really wanted to make her my wife, because this girl is nothing normal, nothing typical. A sense of humor so supernatural, a dress code so royal. Ngikhuluma lana madoda ngesiphala phala sentombi indoni yamanzi. Wow. Yongena basket yengene market. Only if you can give me a chance to take you out, maybe downtown, so into south, and the rest shall be negotiated with the cows blessed by the priest as our true vows. Usimatata samupedi mwana wa lele mena boreledi o khadima belo kana ledi se bone tshona boreledi tenya ga go tletse la botola o sefele ga itedi o hlaka ntšha ya sa ntumelle ke gopele se ba sa metsi o nshikinya maikutlo ma se botsana go rata thuto se ba bola sa matsogo a borutho la rena la go lethegile ka pholosho ke tla go lela ka tsohle thapelo le le rumo ka bonyala se mmusho ka go shireletsa ka mafoko se bona bona le sa dikoti marameng ke a gwa ke a ikepela ke re tshwareng ye khare ke bontse ke tsaleng ke kopa ke le ya ke lebile la peng ke re matswele a keleng ka mogeleng ke ntšheng sa mafatlheng a ke gane ke lumile ke mmutla lato la ka go ena le afisha le a dutla ke fepa sa borala ka tsebiša setšhaba le magotla gore ramasedi o be a iketlile ge a be a go botsa.
Thank you, Gaddafi. That was wonderful.